Studios like Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, and Ghibli have kept the ball rolling for animation with one groundbreaking project after another. However, when we look at animation made in the Philippines, not so much. Despite the Philippines' few attempts to present animation to television and cinema, most failed in attracting a large portion of the Filipino masses, leading to box office failure or going into obscurity. But that doesn't mean Filipinos are bad at animation or storytelling. Filipinos have had a lengthy history of involvement in animated shows and movies internationally. And let's not forget the number of short films from Philippine indie animation studios and artists, and also animated stories from independent Filipino content creators. So what's stopping us? Well, a lot of Filipino animators are often underestimated or ignored because of animation's high production costs and the perception that it is limited to being only for kids. Live-action content is just cheaper and faster to produce, and attracts more people with celebrities. But that has started to slowly change. Stories like Hayop Ka, Barangay 143, and Iti Mapupukao have pushed past the notion of animation being for kids and have adapted Filipino stories that are fantastical, adult, and deeply personal. And its newfound presence in Netflix have introduced a wider audience, as well as recognition and praise for their representation. But one film, 10, or an anime are not enough to fully represent the Philippine animation industry, nor Filipino storytelling and the culture. Filipino creatives, from studios to small indie content creators, are determined to tell their stories despite the tough conditions. And aspiring Filipino animators, creators, directors, and storytellers shouldn't be discouraged to tell theirs. Even if big corporations won't be willing to take the risk anymore, leave it to passionate Filipinos and Philippine animation's growing audience to do otherwise. What better time to make the ball rolling than now? Thank you so much for watching. Want to learn more about animation in the Philippines? Make sure to watch the other videos Phayah has in store for you. Stay ablaze!